So recently we dropped a video on how to complete the Elder Dark Aether or the regular Dark Aether easy with a simple guide. If you guys want to watch that video, I will be posting it in the description down below. It's mainly the Elder Dark Aether if you guys want to run through that and find those schematics. But today's video, we're going to be showing you guys the easiest way to actually complete this. Now, while most people already know this method, it is so many people out there that still have not used it just because they don't know. Like I say, no, everybody knows, no, everybody watching everybody's video. So it's kind of hard to know everything, you know what I'm saying? So basically, we're going to be talking about the Scorcher. If you guys don't know, this wonder weapon right here is one of the best weapons in the game. I mean, this weapon is so useful. It's absolutely insane. Now, we're going to be running 3 self-revives. If you guys don't know, when you go to the Dark Aether, especially if you're running solo. Now, as you can see right here on the backpack, we got the Scorcher weapon case, which is what we're going to be using in this video. Now, we're going to empty that spot as well, so we can put chunks of flesh in here. Now, we're going to collect about 4. So basically, only if you don't have the schematic or the acquisition for the dog bone. So basically, we're going to go ahead and get the dog by going to the dog house. The only reason why I bring the dog to the Dark Aether is because it's so many zombies. It's going to work as a decoy. I keep emphasizing this, so you definitely want to be running LT53, decoy grenades, and then once you're in the Dark Aether, you're going to be finding monkeys and all that stuff. But the most important thing, like I say here, is running the Scorcher. So if you have not run the Scorcher in the Dark Aether, I mean, you missing out. This thing is going to get you to the contract a lot faster. I'm about to show you guys in a second how that looks, just in case you guys have not used one and you guys don't know what we're talking about. The Scorcher is the most useful weapon that you can use in the Dark Aether, you guys. I guarantee you, use the Scorcher, you're going to be able to complete these contracts. Look at that guy right there. He's also running a Scorcher. So now that we got our primary weapon Pocket Punch to level 3 and we got the Scorcher Pocket Punch to level 2, we don't have enough to Pocket Punch it to level 3. And I know some of you guys are probably asking, what does the Scorcher do when you Pocket Punch it more than one time? Well, one of the main things is that it's able to recharge a lot faster. So as far as like launching you to the air, it's going to launch you a lot faster than, not having a Pocket Punch. And the time that you need to actually, shoot that blast to the sky, as you can see that guy right there, is going to be a lot faster than others, just because the zombies are going to come towards you and you want to be able to like launch to the air as fast as you can. So anyway, we're going to be heading to the Dark Aether right here, you guys. Like I said, self-revives. I recommend the dog just for a decoy. He probably gonna die in the Dark Aether, so just don't expect your dog to stay alive forever. So once you come in here, first things first, you gotta notice that 2 contracts went to the right side, 1 went to the left. Right here, you're gonna go ahead and use your Scorcher right away. Get this done as quick as possible. There's no reason to, mess around. So right here, we launch the Scorcher, and we're gonna head to the first house in the left side. And the good thing about this is that if you go on foot, we're talking about zombies running behind you the whole time. By using this right here, you can go and land right next to the contract right away. Anyway, the next step is very simple, which is, to me, is like the best thing about this is that once the contract is already activated, as you guys know, it's only 3 minutes to complete everything. The time that it takes you to get to that first rocket versus the time it would take you doing it, between foot or by using the Scorcher, we're talking about 50 seconds. We're talking about close to a minute. So now that we make it here, we're going to go ahead and throw our first LT53, and then we're going to activate this. As soon as you activate these, look how fast we can get to the second one. So we activate this one, and from right here, the only reason why I did that was because I'm running out of armor plays. That's why I say if you can get your hands on the golden armor play, I mean, you can just keep running, the Dark Aether over and over because you're pretty much almost OP. Now, right here, as you can see, all I had to do is use the Scorcher. Now I can get a better view. Now I can just come in here, throw another LT53, get every zombie off of me, activate the second rocket right here. The extractor, that's 2 out of 3 already. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way to the next one. Now, the previous video that I dropped, I was talking about this, how to climb here easy and you glide straight to the last one, and it pretty much kind of like line up for you. So right here, you're going to activate your Ether Shroud. Now, this is where it come in handy if you guys don't have an extra LT53 or a decoy grenade or a monkey. Normally, I will have an extra one in my backpack. But like I say, by having this course, you pretty much don't need all that extra stuff because, I mean, as long as you have one or two, I mean, you can pretty much outrun any zombie. Right here, you can back out. You can not really back out, but like go away, let some of the zombies chase you, and then you can just come right back, since it's gonna be easy for you to like just pretty much just come back to the location to get your reward. If you guys don't have the scores, it's gonna be a lot harder to collect your reward sometime, especially if it's a whole bunch of zombies and you didn't eliminate some of them with the LT53, or you got more zombies, you know, coming at you. Having the scores, you can just go, come back, wander around. I mean, it's so much stuff that you can do. So essentially, the scores allow you to navigate through the map a lot faster, a lot easier. So next thing, we're going to go ahead and do the second contract. Now, you guys remember the second contract is right here by the bus. Once you pick this up, instead of running without the scores, it's just an example. So let's say you don't have the scores right here. Let's say it's a whole bunch of zombies chasing you. You literally going to have to be running. Having the scores, you can just, you know, activate the scores, launch yourself to the sky, and land right next to, you know, the next target. So that's what I said. The scores is just so amazing. Now, I know I overdid it with the self-revives, but I just wanted to show you guys that it's okay to have unnecessary stuff on your backpack as long as you have the scores. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have like a whole bunch of armor plates, a whole bunch of grenades and things like that. Now, I do recommend you guys actually do running some of those decoy grenades and the LT53 grenades, just because they will keep you alive. But what I'm saying is the whole purpose of this is that you having the scores allows you to make this thing a lot easier. I mean, just running the scores, you just feel like you're barely doing any work. Like right now, I'm feeling like I'm playing level 2 just because I have not feel any zombie pressure on me, because I'm able to move a lot faster. They can't even keep up with you when you have the scores. Now, obviously, when you hear this is what the dog coming to play, unfortunately, it's gonna be too many zombies. Your dog is probably gonna die unless you help, you know, your dog out for a bit, and that's something that I didn't do. The only reason why I'm doing this right here is because just in case you don't bring a dog, you don't have grenades, you want to go ahead and move back and forward. This is one of the strategies that a lot of people use. But if you do get a disciple, as you can see right here, that once a disciple comes, I mean, he's gonna drain your life. You're pretty much gonna die, so you got no choice but to actually kill him. All right, you guys, so the next step, like I said, man, throw a decoy grenade, throw a monkey bomb or anything like that. After this, you pretty much just gonna have to, you know, keep running. Like I mentioned in my previous video, jump to the opposite side and just keep doing that over and over. That to me kind of, you know, okay, so some of the zombies are going to follow you to one direction. So if you are running the zombies to the opposite side of the stairs and then jump down and go to the opposite side and just keep doing that back and forward, as long as they're not crowding around you, you should be okay. But anyway, this is what I was just talking about, you guys. If you guys do get your hands on the scores, or if you don't have the schematic, there is a way to actually grind for the scores. I probably will make a video. As you can see, we end up getting the golden armor plate acquisition, so that's kind of cool. We also got an epic tool, and we got a few other things. But anyway, one of the best places to farm for the scores is by doing the warlords. I don't know if you guys know this. The warlords definitely drop wonder weapons like the ray gun, the scores, the VR11. I feel like the VR11 is mainly popping up right here in the Dark Aether, for like once you defeat one of the bosses here. But anyway, you guys, the scores is definitely so useful. I love this weapon. Definitely get your hands on this weapon. You actually get to see, like, get to have a full view of the map by using the scores, and then you can kind of start learning the map. So this is definitely another useful thing about the scores, is that, like I said, once you launch yourself to the top, like to the very top of the map, you can actually have a sense, the view of everything here. So you can kind of, like I said, learn the map, know where you can go, or you can actually land on these, you know, abilities and pick up a nuke, pick up the one shot, you know, ability where you can take down a mega abomination with it, which is actually cool. Or you can just enjoy the Dark Aether and never die. I'm telling you, you can pretty much pick up any contract here, simple and easy. Now the score ACV is still the hardest contract to do in the Dark Aether. The reason is because it's way too many zombies. Instead of them going after you, most of the time, the majority of the time, they're going to be going after the tank. They're going to destroy the tank. You're going to die. So this is where you're going to need the ammo mod circle boards, because every single point that the tank is going to stop by, you will see a turret that you can go ahead and put the ammo mod circle board. A lot of people always talk about the VR11. No, VR11 is definitely key, is definitely the best thing to use for that contract. But if you cannot get your hands on a VR11, they didn't design this contract to only be completed by the VR11. So they put the, the turrets, as you can see, those turrets right here, they put them right there. Use the circuit board ammo mod, and that right there is going to allow you to actually complete this contract. Also, by having those decoy grenades, the LT53, pretty much all those decoy grenades, even the dog, like the zombies will actually attack the dog instead of attacking the tank, or at least they're going to split up, and that right there is going to allow you to actually complete that contract. So there's multiple ways to actually complete that contract. It just get a little bit, difficult. Again, you can probably use that as well with the Scorcher, where you can just jump away from the tank, reload, come back, whatever. But anyway, man, let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about the Scorcher in the Dark Aether? Do you guys love it? Do you guys think it's the most useful thing? Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys next time on the next one. Your boy J.I. And also, you guys will hit 6,000 subscribers, so thank you so much.